On a warm June night in 1992, the quiet town of Springfield, Missouri, would become the setting for one of the most baffling and haunting mysteries in American history. The disappearance of three women, Cheryl Levitt, her daughter Susie Streeter, and Susie's friend Stacy McCall, has left a trail of unanswered questions, theories, and heartache that persists to this day. How could three people vanish without a trace, leaving behind no clues, no evidence, and no explanation? Join us as we delve into the enigmatic disappearance of the Springfield Three, exploring the details of this chilling case, the theories that have emerged, and the ongoing search for answers. Imagine this. It's a warm summer evening, and you're out celebrating your recent high school graduation with friends. The future looks bright, and you're filled with excitement and hope. Little do you know, this night will take a dark and mysterious turn, leaving your family and friends in a state of perpetual anguish and uncertainty. This is the story of Susie Streeter, Stacy McCall, and Cheryl Levitt, three women who seemingly vanished into thin air, leaving behind a haunting mystery that has captivated the world. Our story begins on the evening of June 6, 1992. Susie Streeter and Stacy McCall had just graduated from Kickapoo High School and were eager to celebrate with their classmates. The girls attended several graduation parties throughout the night, eventually deciding to stay at Susie's house, where her mother, Cheryl Levitt, lived. It was a last-minute change of plans, as they initially intended to spend the night at a friend's house. This seemingly minor decision would become a key element in the mystery that unfolded. Around 2 a.m. on June 7th, the girls arrived at Cheryl's home, located at 1717 East Delmar Street. They were last seen around this time, and from that point on, their whereabouts remain unknown. The following morning, friends and family members became concerned when they couldn't reach any of the three women. Stacy's mother, Janice McCall, was particularly worried when Stacy failed to return home for a planned family outing. Janice decided to visit Cheryl's house to check on the girls. What she found was both puzzling and alarming. The front door was unlocked, and Cheryl's car was parked in the driveway alongside Susie's and Stacy's vehicles. Inside the house, everything appeared to be in order. The lights were on, and there were no signs of a struggle or forced entry. Cheryl's bed looked as though it had been slept in, and personal items such as purses, keys, and cigarettes were left behind, suggesting that the women intended to return. As the hours passed, the sense of unease grew. Janice contacted the police, and an investigation was launched. The initial search yielded no significant clues, and as time went on, the case became more perplexing. Investigators conducted extensive interviews with friends, family, and neighbors, but no one had seen or heard anything unusual that night. The media quickly picked up the story, and the disappearance of the Springfield Three garnered national attention. Despite the widespread coverage and numerous tips, the case remained at a standstill. The lack of physical evidence and eyewitness accounts made it difficult for law enforcement to piece together what had happened. Theories began to emerge, ranging from abduction to foul play to voluntary disappearance. But no theory seemed to fully explain the vanishing of three people from a suburban home in the middle of the night. One of the most intriguing aspects of the case was the location of Cheryl's house. It was situated in a quiet, residential neighborhood, a place where neighbors knew each other, and unusual activity would likely be noticed. The fact that no one reported seeing anything suspicious only added to the mystery. Could it be that the women left willingly with someone they knew? Or was there a more sinister element at play, involving an unknown intruder who managed to leave no trace? As the investigation continued, several theories gained traction. One theory suggested that the women were abducted by someone who had a personal connection to them. This idea was supported by the fact that there were no signs of forced entry, implying that the women may have willingly let someone into the house. However, this theory raised more questions than answers. Who could have had a motive to harm them? And why would three women vanish without a struggle? Another theory proposed that the women were victims of a random abduction by a stranger. This theory seemed less likely, given the circumstances, but it couldn't be entirely ruled out. Serial killers and opportunistic criminals have been known to strike in seemingly safe neighborhoods, and the lack of evidence made it difficult to eliminate this possibility. In the years following the disappearance, several persons of interest emerged, but none were definitively linked to the case. One such individual was Robert Craig Cox, a convicted kidnapper and murderer who had been living in Springfield at the time of the disappearance. Cox made several cryptic statements about the case, suggesting that he knew what had happened to the women. However, his information was vague and unsubstantiated, and no concrete evidence tied him to the crime. Despite the efforts of law enforcement, private investigators, and the families of the missing women, the case remained cold. Over the years, numerous tips and leads were pursued, but none led to a breakthrough. The lack of closure took a heavy toll on the families, who continued to search for answers and hold out hope that their loved ones would one day be found. In 1997, the case received renewed attention when a local journalist, Kathy Baird, began her own investigation. Baird uncovered several new leads and conducted interviews with individuals who claimed to have information about the disappearance. One of the most compelling leads came from a tipster who suggested that the women were buried in the foundations of a local hospital parking garage, which had been under construction at the time of their disappearance. Despite extensive efforts, including ground-penetrating radar and excavation, no evidence was found to support this claim. As the years went on, the case of the Springfield Three became a symbol of unresolved tragedy. The community continued to remember Cheryl, Susie, and Stacy, holding vigils and memorials to honor their memory. The passage of time did little to diminish the pain and uncertainty felt by their families and friends, who still longed for answers and justice. In recent years, advancements in forensic technology have provided new tools for investigating cold cases. DNA analysis, digital forensics, and other techniques have the potential to uncover new evidence and bring fresh insights to unsolved mysteries. While these advancements offer hope, the case of the Springfield Three remains a challenging puzzle, with many pieces still missing. The disappearance of the Springfield Three is a haunting reminder of the fragility of life and the importance of community vigilance. It serves as a call to action for all who seek justice and resolution for those who have been taken too soon. As we continue to search for answers, we must also remember the lives and legacies of Cheryl Levitt, Susie Streeter, and Stacy McCall, three women who were loved and cherished by those who knew them. As we conclude our exploration of this enigmatic case, we invite you to join us in keeping the memory of the Springfield Three alive. Share their story, spread awareness, and support efforts to bring closure to their families. Together, we can honor their legacy and ensure that their disappearance is never forgotten.